Lush green fields of the Philippines, rolling through tropical village scenes. New friends made along the way, sharing stories at the break of day.
Hello and welcome to Arizona Trails, Philippine Tales. My name is Steve and welcome to week 70 of the Philippine house build. Before getting into the Philippine house build, a couple of updates here. So TPF update, it was the 11th week this past Friday. I saw the doctor for my 10th week checkup on Wednesday. I had a x-ray done and of course saw the doctor, and he said that I was actually better than expected. I had full range of motion, so I could bend the knee and straighten the knee, full range. And just to give you a little prices here of the Philippines, again, no insurance to walk in and get an x-ray. It costs 600 pesos or about $12. And they gave me a digital print right away. The actual x-rays take a day. And so I took that over to the doctor. He looked at my knee and he said, yeah, the bone had grown in really well, but then gave me some new exercises to add for my knee to strengthen it. And so that's good. That's good. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and play tinfoil hat to retirement because, of course, again, there's always a place, it doesn't have to be the Philippines, that you can go to that has a better economy, and it does treat you and your money well.
Tinfoil hats are shining bright, houses priced out of sight. Congress dodging left and right, deficit climbs into the night. Takes down what's all to keep it cool, but the middle class is the fool. No big buys and dreams decay, or watch it hope just drift away. Pull the strings, tariffs back, the chaos rings. Musk is falling, plans collapse, AI's cutting jobs and scraps. Paints out what's all to keep it cool, but the middle class is the fool. No big buys and dreams decay, we're watching hope just drift away.
Alright, that was Tinfoil Hat to Retirement. Again, just giving you ideas or reasons why it might be time to leave the country that you're in. So starting off here on the back porch by the master bedroom, they are starting to put the tiles on the flower beds. So that is the tiles that they are using for that. And then they got that one there started as well. And then going into the master they do have in here in the walk-in closet. Now the doors look right here. I don't know if they're going to put a door on those shelves. I know that the drawers that are here are supposed to have glass on them too, so glass on the drawers. So there are bars there, so I think drawers are going to be put there as well. Let's go in the bathroom here to see what we have here. All right, so in this bathroom here, looks like they do got the mirrors up, and each mirror is above the sink, and these mirrors again have lights on them, so you can do different screen modes with them. I don't think the electric is on right now to even test it. Light switch is about ready to be put in there, so that's good. What else? They did finish the drawers in here. So the drawers are good there. At least, I don't know if they're opening drawers. Yep, no, yep. Oh, they fold down like this. All right, so these drawers fold down. All right, and the cabinet is in. That's good. So mirrors, sinks, that's finished. Okay, so I could say that that's pretty much completed. I started seeing these butterflies around here. I don't know why. There's a butterfly above the front door too, so I don't know what that represents. All right, so again, Mobwood should be coming back out to finish. Oh, let me go back here a moment too. I don't see windows, so that tells me the glass person wasn't out as well, so no glass people came out to finish the glass. And I don't, the glass people are separate from the people that are installing the cabinetry. So again, cabinetry, we're going to have glass on the pull-out drawers. The drawers are not finished there. The drawers are finished over here, but they don't have the glass or probably a handle to pull the drawer out. And I don't know if a door is going right there. So hopefully Mobwood will come out, finish the wood. And we're coming along here. All right, one last look for this bedroom. All right, now let's see what we can from that. I think maybe these are the rest of the drawers in here. All right, so it does look like, yep, got a mirror right there. And the mirror here I didn't think was going to light up, but there is some kind of panel here. I don't know what this is for, why I would have a, oh, it does light up behind. Oh, so the lights are on, good. I almost didn't think the lights were on. So if the electricity is on in here, let me go back into the master bathroom and see if I can turn on the lights there, because that was interesting that the lights were on. Usually they're not on. So let's see here. I just want to check out the lights. Does the lights come on in here? No, mirror light. See, mirror right there. So there, the light does come on behind the mirror. And what about here? And these are the lights on the inside of the walk-in closet. Very good. Very good, very good. All right. And then let's see about these mirrors, how they light up. Yeah, let's see here. I don't know what is on or off. Okay, there's that light. And there's those lights. Oh, okay. And then oh, you can change the brightness. All right, so those are good. So those lights come on. I'm testing these lights here. See, upper lights and side lights. So you can have either one. Awesome. All right, so that works. They are on and they are working. I guess that's something good. Something good, something good. So that's awesome. So now we know that those lights work. I need the light switches to be put on in here so we can test the lights here. All right, so let's go back over to this bedroom now that I know that the electricity is working and it's on, which is good. So that light does light up behind this mirror. Okay, awesome. And then let's see about these lights in here. Okay, so that's the, and then that's the light that goes around. That's pretty neat. And then the main lights. So there's 3 different kinds of lights. Each one has their own, so everything on all together. All right. Cool, 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 cool. And we'll look outside here since I still can't walk outside. We'll just film out there. It looks like they're going higher with the water tower building. So The posts are getting higher. Pretty soon we'll put a roof on it, and hopefully it's big enough for the water tanks and everything. And still not working on the wall to the other side. And what do we have in here? So here is the bathroom in here. So they got shelving into the shower. And then they've got this mirror right here in front of the stairs. And see, this is a lighted mirror. Touch this. Ooh, ah. So it's a backlit mirror. Ooh, different colors. And then let's see what this light in here. You turn on the light and the fan comes on too, so that's nice. However, where's the light for the cabinet? So that's another thing. Where is this cabinet light? Why isn't it turning on? So there is a receptacle right there. Oh, I see. There's a power switch right here. Ah, all right, so that comes on right there. So you can have a cabinet light. You can have this light. And then make it a little bit brighter. Ooh, okay. And then off, or there's another one, third, and then off. Alrighty, and then of course this. Alright, cabinet, and so like I said, these come down. Yes, they fold down. And then you got shelving over there and here. Good. Alright. We are cooking with Crisco. Alright, so all the cabinets are in over here, it looks like. So we looked at the light, cabinetry, desk. These open up, or do they? Yep. Magnetic shelving, so you got shelving in here. And then you have shelving here. I don't know if they're going to put handles or if it's push. They have to have handles of some kind. So I got plenty of wall closet space. And see, here's your bar. So see, bar, close, and everything gets put in here in the cabinet. All right. And they are slow closing doors. All righty. And then I don't know if they're going to have a door over this or they just keep those as shelves. Awesome. And then, all right. I already checked out the bathroom there. Bathroom in the other place. Now we're going to go in here. And they finished the shelving, of course, in here. And then did their, so this is the console. And of course, clothing and stuff can go in there for storage. And then shelving here on the sides. That's good. And then I'm going to check out the lights. So let's go back to the light switch. Let's see what these do. So that turns on the middle light. That turns on that light, which I don't know why that's there. Probably, oh, okay. And then that's the lights, the pin lights. So I think that light bulb right there is actually going to be the track lighting that goes around. So those are the three lights. And then here's the mirror in this bathroom. So they finish the drawers. They come down. And then, of course, you got your mirror with the lights. And then also the light switch in here. Yeah. And then the lights in here. And the fan. So everything comes on. The lights are on. That will be the shower. So we are doing well, different lighting. And then of course this. Very cool, very cool. And then let's move on here to the next item, which is the lanai. Now in the lanai area, last week when I went out here, I filmed it, but I didn't even mention it. But they do have, if you look here, they've got our outside lights up already. That I didn't even notice last week. So that is up. And then eventually they'll build on these columns right here. So a column there and a column over there. So that way I'll put up our cover to the patio here, or cover to the lanai. But at least the lights are there. At least this is tiled all the way down. There's still just so much work that needs to be done. And there are, how many light switches are here? There is a lot of light switches. I don't even press those because I don't know what they all go to. But I would imagine it goes to something out here. The lights out here. We did put in the refrigerator. A lot of everything else is here. Did they put the, all right, they did put the, so here the fan that goes above the counter, and they did put it eye level to me, so it is eye level, so plenty of room there, so they did do that, so that's good. And then one thing that I said last week, I said the backsplash, we were going to put the tile on. But the backsplash is already on. I didn't realize that it was on. I thought there was going to be tile work. But instead, they put the backsplash is quartz. So that is good. I didn't even realize that we had plain quartz up there. And then we'll look here into the living room. And we'll take a look at this TV console here. So with this TV console, what do we have here? So they covered it with the cardboard, of course. That is the backsplash. That is the backsplash in the TV console. Are those real butterflies? I just saw that thing flap right there. That is a real butterfly. I thought those were fake butterflies, but that is a real butterfly. Look at the size of that thing. Compared, here's the dog, and you just look right up at that thing. That's a real big, gigantic butterfly. Never seen that before in my entire life. So that is definitely something interesting there. I did not know. Look at this. That is crazy. That is a huge butterfly. That's real. The things you find in the Philippines. All right, here is the powder room, and they do have the ceiling in, they do have the fan in, they do have the light in, so still making progress. You just need a sink and a toilet in there. Really, I wish they put the toilets everywhere in there. Now this cabinetry that's sitting over here is the cabinetry that's supposed to be against this wall here, the electrical outlet. So the electrical outlet is in, and we just need to move these cabinets over here. And let's see here. So again, the backsplash there is tiles, quartz countertop. Oh, no. Is this quartz countertop? Yeah, so quartz countertop, backsplash. Let's see here. Okay, they did finish taking out that corner there for the counter. Let's see here. They did finish, or at least they put the backsplash up to this. Here's the sink, backsplash, and of course the this is the the stovetop, but it's gas. So the one in the other kitchen's electric. This one is gas, or propane. Yeah, they still haven't finished these drawers yet in here. So all these cabinets, so I think this cabinet will be the one that goes in front of the electrical box. So there'll be a door that when you open the door, you can get to the electrical. So that's good. And then let's go in here. I think they were still working on this bathroom here. And I think last week when I pointed this out, they needed a ceiling. And yes, they put up the ceiling. Alrighty, good deal. So now we've got a ceiling in this bathroom, and everything looks good there. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to get to the outside of the house one of these days. My leg is still not set yet. And here's our washer and dryer that is being ready to put into this room over here. Hopefully they'll be able to fit both that washer and dryer into the laundry room. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining Arizona Trails Philippine Tales for week number 70 of the Philippine House Build. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Say you want peace, but you need love. Stop asking questions, just keep on dancing. Love is the answer.